Hi, Caleb. My name is Mason, and I'm going to be walking you through this session today. Before we begin, I have some information for you, and I'm going to be reading it to make sure that I cover everything. You probably already have a good idea of why we asked you here, but let me go over it again briefly. We're asking people to try a mobile app that we are working on so we can see whether it is working as intended. The first thing I want to make clear right away is we are testing the app, not you. You can't do anything wrong here. In fact, this is probably the one place today where you don't have to worry about making mistakes. As you use the app, I'm going to ask you as much as possible to try to think out loud, to say what you're looking at, what you're trying to do, and what you're thinking. This will be big help to us. Also, please don't about worry that you're going to hurt our feelings. We're doing this to improve it, so we need to hear your honest reaction. If you have any questions as we go along, just make them. I may not be able to answer them right away since we're interested in how people do when they do not have someone sitting next to them to help. But if you still have any questions, when we are done, I'll try to answer them. And if you need to take a break at any point, just let me know. With your permission, we're going to record what happens on screen and our conversation. This recording will only be used to help figure out how to improve the app, and it won't be seen by anyone except the people working on this app. Do you have any questions so far?
No.
Okay. Uh, if, with your permission, may I post this onto YouTube?
Yes.
Okay. Uh, all right. Okay, before we look at anything, I'd like to just say a few, or ask a few questions. What kind of mobile device do you have?
I have an iPhone.
iPhone. Uh, all right, and then what kind of things do you spend time on your iPhone doing?
Mostly social media, like TikTok, YouTube, Snapchat, Instagram, stuff like that.
All right, very well. What's your favorite mobile app?
For sure, I'd say YouTube.
Okay. All right, so now that is out of the way. The first screen tour. Okay, so okay, great. We're doing done with questions, and we can start looking at things. First, I'm going to ask you to open up the app labeled Cook and Pin. You have it pulled up. Now, before we start doing anything, just look at the first screen and tell me what do you think? What strikes you about it? What you think you can do it with it, and what is it for you? Just look around and do a little of navigating.
So the first thing that sticks out is, of course, the cooking book. I like that. It's really aesthetically pleasing.
Real quick, do not click on anything. You can scroll. I mean, that's it. But just don't click on anything at the moment. Go ahead. What are your?
It's aesthetically pleasing. It looks like I can log in, sign up, and continue as a guest. So that's really helpful and simple.
And then from just the what you can see now, what kind of app do you think it is?
It looks like it's going to be some type of ingredient cooking book.
All right. All right. Thank you for the feedback. Now I'm going to ask you to try to do some specific tasks. I'm going to ask you to read each one out loud and ask as many, uh, and again, as much as possible. It will help us if you think out loud. Go ahead and click on continue as guest and navigate to the chocolate cake recipe. Once
Looks good. Looks simple dashboard. Looks really pleasing. Looks professional. Looks like recipes that I would for sure try to eat. Looks good. I mean, to me the picture looks kind of grainy in a way. Like the cake is kind of
Mhm.
like grainy. The text looks good. Punctuation looks really good. Professional. Looks simple. Ingredients look simple. Steps look good. Overall looks decently well.
All right, and then just navigate back to the home screen. All right. Next, if you would please find how long you have to cook meatballs for.
How to find a cooked meatballs. Okay, so we're gonna go to dashboard. I'm assuming you go down to the meatball picture. Ah, it looks like you cover and cook for about 15 minutes or until meatballs are heated through. Looks pretty common, simple. Looks basic, easy. Yet again, I mean, just besides the picture, it looks really and well. Oh, my bad. Looks like it cooks on high for 4 hours.
All right, and last, navigate to your favorite recipe on our board and let us know how you would have it prepare it. How would you prepare it?
How would I prepare it? I'll go to baked potato soup. How I would prepare it?
Mm-hmm.
I would prepare it just like the steps say, but I personally would not add onions or chives, personally. Chives are not the best. But I would pretty much just prepare how it's said.
All right. Do you have any? We're gonna wrap it up here. Do you have any questions for me now? What that we're done?
Not that I can see. Everything looks well done, thought throughout. But no, I don't have any questions. Just can't wait to see future upgrades and progress.
All right. We really appreciate your time and effort and feedback that you have given us today. Thank you very much, and we'll work on those improvements.